Good day everyone, I am Elvera Tagal and I am going to discuss consonant sounds. We have the learning objectives. First, define consonant sounds and explain what makes them different from vowel sounds. Second, identify consonants by their place and manner of articulation. Third, distinguish voice and voiceless consonant sounds using simple examples. And fourth, recognize and produce common English consonant sounds in words. These are the objectives that we can obtain after the discussion. So what are segmental sounds? Segmental sounds are individual speech sounds that can be separated from other sounds. For example, the word cat. The word cat has three segmental sounds. Next, what is a consonant sound? A consonant sound is a speech sound made by stopping or narrowing the airflow. For example, the word map. It has an letter M and P. M and P are constants. English has many consonant sounds such as P, B, C, D, M, S, and Z. So what are the difference between consonants and vowels? Consonants is the airflow is black or narrowed. For example, the P, T, M, and S. So there is an airflow that's being black. Meanwhile, the vowels air flows more freely. For example, the A, E, O, and O. One example of it is the word sun. There is an S in a word sun, so there is a consonant. Next, what are the three main features of consonants? We have the place, manner, and voicing. Place means that where is the sound is made. For example, sound is made from our lips because we pronounce it. Second, the manner, how the airflow is changed. For example, P, it stops the airflow because from our mouth, if we pronounce the letter P, it stops after the pronunciation of the sound. Third one is voicing, whether the vocal cords vibrate. Letter B is the best example for the voicing. Next is the place of articulation. Place of articulation tells us where the airflow is changed the mouth or throat. Common places includes the lips, teeth, and the area behind the teeth. So these sounds use the lips. It is the P, B, and M. So common places of articulation. It is the bilabial. When we say bilabial, it uses both lips. And the labiodental, it uses the lower lip and upper teeth. And when the dental, it uses the tongue and teeth. When we pronounce the word pen, we uses both of our lips. And when we pronounce the word fan, we uses the lower lip and our upper teeth. And the dental, the word this, we uses our tongue and teeth. That is the best example. More places of articulation is alveolar, velar, and glossal. When we say alveolar, it is the tongue near the ridge behind the teeth. And the velar is back of the tongue plus soft palate. Glossal is made in the throat area. When we pronounce the word hot, there is an air flow in our throat. Next is the manner of articulation. Manner of articulation tells us how the airflow is black or narrowed. The main types include stops, fricatives, affricates, nasals, and approximants. Each manner creates a different type of sounds. Here in fricatives, when we say fricatives, it is the air that passes through a narrow opening. It is the hissing sound The common examples of it is the letter F. It sounds like, and the uppercase. Meanwhile, the uppercase, it uses the word that it uses the word that has a C and H together. And when the nasals, for nasal sounds, air passes through the nose. The main English nasal consonants are M, N, and N. And N. They are all voice sounds. Approximants. The articulators come close together, but the airflow is not strongly black. Common English examples include W, R, J, and L. They sound smaller than stops and fricatives. For example, the we have the consonant W. The word red, we have the consonant R. And the word yes, we have the consonant J. Oh, it is Y. Sorry for the typo. And for the word leg, we have the consonant L. Voice and voiceless sounds. When we say voice sounds, it is the vocal cords that vibrates. For example, the letter B. There is a vibration when we pronounce the letter B. Meanwhile, the voiceless, it is the vocal cords do not vibrate. For example, the letter T. Example of it is pat versus bat. The sounds P and B differ mainly in voicing. So we have here the examples of easy voicing pairs, the P and B, which is the pat and bat, and the sip and zip. There is a difference. So for the key takeaways, consonants are segmental speech sounds made with some narrowing or blocking of airflow. Always remember that the three features of oh my god. Always remember the three main features of consonants is place, manner, and voicing. When we say place, it is where. It means where. Where is the sound from? And when the manner, it is how the sounds being used and being pronounced. And when voicing is whether the vocal cords vibrate. Simple examples help us hear and produce consonant differences. Remember that place, manner, and voicing are the three features that help us describe a consonant sound. So, thank you for listening. This is Tagal Vera.